Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another stream and thank you for tuning in to Gaming Leo TV. Oh my god, I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to talk about. Initially today, Wednesdays are demo days and I do have a ton of demos. I have a ton of demos to play throughout all sorts of platforms, Switch, PS5, and PC, especially on Steam. But instead, I'm just gonna yap about a whole bunch of shit that I'm going through and certain parts of the VTuber industry is going through. I'm gonna cut this music here. Bam, bam, and welcome to Binding of Isaac Repentance. I prefer base rebirth, but this is what we're gonna go with for today. Alright, hold on. So, we got good news and bad news. The good news is that the wonderful... Oh, I forgot to turn the game audio on. Goddamn. The wonderful, the sweet, the adorable Nimmy Nightmare is getting married. And that is fucking awesome. It is incredibly ballsy for someone of her stature or her fan base, the type of content that she would put out, to outright say, yeah, I'm getting married. And having a family had always been a dream of hers. So now she actually gets to live out that dream without being a part of any form of corporation. She gets to do everything on her own. It's awesome. I'm so happy seeing that. It makes... Oh my god. I was about to just repeat myself by saying it makes me so happy to see that. It makes me happy. But yeah, no, it's great. I'm genuinely happy for her. I am a sapling turned napling. And I am genuinely excited for her. Oh, damn it. I am genuinely excited for her and her future. It is very funny to me that the first game she decided to... the first game she decided to stream... since that announcement was, Uma Musume, which has taken over everybody's brain except for mine. I am very much immune to horse girl propaganda. So it is fun to share fan art and memes with my friends who are like neck deep into it now. But yeah, so there's that. And other good news is that Iron Mouse's Tiltify link, or the Immune Deficiency Foundation, has now reached over $1 million in donation, which is fucking amazing. They were supposed to get $500,000 from somewhere else, but I'll get into that. So that's cool. And it was really funny seeing some names on there, like a certain Fiery Wolf who was effectively kicked off from everywhere based on how she behaved. So that was interesting. And then fucking Doki Bird and Mint outright flirting through donations, where Doki had initially donated 10,000 and then Mint donated 10,000 and a cent, and then Doki redonated with 10,169, which is so fucking funny. And I hope Iron Mouse addresses that on stream at some point. That'd be so fucking funny to hear her thoughts on that. But yeah, so, you know, there is, like, for some bad that there is in the VTuber industry that's going on right now, there's still a lot of good, which is very awesome to see. What sucks is that Mouse had to make that kind of link and self-set up a donation for them herself altogether, considering man. I feel like I was a fan of Iron Mouse before Vshojo formed. But maybe I got into Mouse not realizing she was a part of Vshojo, and then I got into Vshojo afterwards. Because the timing is mixed up for me, because it seems like they formed like just before I subbed to Mouse on YouTube. So initially I was a fan of initially the big three of Mouse, Nyanners, and Melody. Fruit was okay, although she's got her own deal, unfortunately. And Zentreya is cool, but the text-to-speech stuff never did much for me. And then the other members were also okay too. But the first bit of controversy they really got was the whole Silvervale thing, where she just, I think it stemmed from her wanting to play Hogwarts Legacy, a game connected to the Harry Potter franchise, and considering how insane J.K. Rowling became, I guess people jumped all over her for even wanting to play it or even being a fan of the series, and that's one of the reasons why she bailed. I think it was her first. I can't remember if Vebe was there first, but regardless, they both left and had been, for the past while, unable to say anything about it, and they still kind of aren't. But that was that, right? People just kind of like blame Silver a little bit. And then Vshojo just went on doing their own thing. And then they hired Amemiya Nazuna, the former Uruha Rushia, which was super controversial, and then she proceeded to do what she was known to do, and then she just left. I guess she just kind of bailed. And again, just like and then there was an issue with the way how the merch vendor was, which might have been out of their hands at the time, but all we know now, maybe it wasn't. Oh, I forgot what that. Oh shit, I forgot how that thing worked. Picked it up for no reason. So. Oh man. For the past year, a ton of people just decided to leave Vshojo. Whether it were members of it or staff that was a part of it. So yeah, Vebe and Silver left. And then Nyanners left. And Nyanners' reasoning at the time was financial reasons. She said that she figured things out with her boyfriend, Ethel, Lord Athelstan, and was like, it doesn't financially make sense for me to stay here, so I'm not going to. And so she left. People were supportive, understanding, blah blah blah. And that was like the first real major leaving. But when I was fucking just browsing YouTube and I see this fucking video by Iron Mouse saying why I am leaving Vshojo, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Apparently Zentreya had announced leaving Vshojo themselves. And I didn't know that because I don't follow them that much. But Mouse saying she was leaving had me go, whoa, what? And then the video had her explaining why she was leaving, and it's fucking absurd. They have been doing very shady and very illegal things. And I don't know how they thought they were going to get away with it. So according to Mouse, her first subathon, where all the donations and a good portion of the money she was getting was gonna go to the Immune Deficiency Foundation, something that she is very much closely connected to. The first time she did the subathon, according to her, it worked out perfectly fine. Everything was no problem. That was like only a couple years ago too. There was no issue in getting that done. None. There was no issue. This is probably a bad idea. There was no issue there initially. For some reason, when she did the second one and they had raised over $500,000, they decided to just not fucking pay any of it at all. Vshojo did not pay any of the $500,000 that was raised and meant to be given to the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which I would like to say IDF, but that's an entirely different group at this point. And she also noted that they haven't been paying her either, like at all. And then one testimonial and confession after another came out, and it is fucking insane. From musicians and artists not getting paid to secret members who had actually joined Vshojo but never debuted started talking about it. Mint Phantom put up a stream. I don't really know why she streamed, but she put up a 15-minute stream explaining that she too was actually technically a member of Hololive. Excuse me, not Hololive. I mean, she may as well be Hololive adjacent. No, she was technically part of Vshojo, where she was meant to be the leader of a potential idol group generation meant for Vshojo. And then they did nothing with it. And then they never paid her for any of it. And then nothing happened. And then stuff like merchandise was never created for it or sold or anything. And she has the only... There was like this like little bag that you can put her mini plushie in. It's never gonna be produced ever at all from anywhere by anybody. She has the only one. And then we get back to Nyanners, who I remember vividly her saying that the reason she left was purely financial. She didn't explain why it was financial. She merely said that it financially wouldn't make sense to be with Vshojo, so she left for another agency, which I believe she's still a part of, Mythic. A clip had come out of a Twitch stream she had done about an incident that I genuinely don't remember. I feel like I would have known about it at the time, but apparently she got swatted and didn't get any support from Vshojo, nor did she get paid during that period either. And it just, every single post about Vshojo just got worse. Excuse me. Worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse somehow. Like, I don't know, man. Like every single post just got worse and worse. From just straight up being lied to conned out of things, to being told everything, the classic everything is okay when it's really not. And oh my excuse me. Like, it's one thing for a company to be late on payment, which they should never be anyway, but, you know. Yes, it is, Secluded! Yes, it is. It's... A lot has happened. A lot has happened over the past week. Well, like, it's just a mere few days ago. A lot has happened, so I've been going over it. From the Nimmy Nightmare marriage announcement, which as a Napling is fucking awesome, and I'm super happy for her. But now I've gotten deep into the Vshojo talk. I feel like depressed Nosagi, who I know he's got a checkered past, but I find his videos amusing. But yeah, I know, right? Dude, people are seriously being like, wow, this is as bad as Niji En, which I don't really want to say, because, like, this is bad. What Vshojo has been doing is bad and literally illegal, and, gun run has to stay on the run, honestly. But, yeah. But fucking, like, Keisan getting the fucking Japanese branch CEO on and telling him she quit live on fucking air is hilarious. Absolutely baller and hilarious. But, yeah. The last gun run post is him retweeting a post by Vshojo to celebrate Project Melody's birthday. Like, that's it. That's all there is. Man, I don't... No. I don't know, man. Like, okay, so I could make the argument that Niji En is worse because Doki... Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was, like, Keisan outright asked him, like, where'd all the money go or whatever, and the JPCO was just like, I mean, you know, we were doing well, and she goes, and how come I haven't been paid, which is, oof. Like, I don't know, I feel like this is, again, bad, illegal shit. It fucking sucks and is ridiculous, and apparently, again, it's all been money issues. Something happened within the past couple of years with Vshojo where something went wrong. Something really went wrong that we just never knew about because nobody wanted to talk about it or could. But Niji En is still worse considering some of the members that they've harbored and are harboring. And the whole, you know, Doki Bird's near permanent exit. It's been, like, I find that worse. I've seen people have certain takes about the guy. I actually know nothing about him. Genuinely, I don't. I know more about Legal Eagle than I do Legal Mindset. But a lot of these YouTube lawyer guys are always, like, sketchy, you know? But anyway, yeah, so Vshojo, and like I know of, like, I've known of or I've been aware of, like, arguably worse companies and groups. Like, there's been a few that have dissolved that VTubers have talked about, like how they were treated by the head of them. Like, stuff like Akio Air and V Reverie are a couple that I looked up and saw, and I feel like there's a few other ones in there. I know that there was, like, more foreign-based stuff, like in, I think it was, like, Spanish-speaking countries where it was really bad. But, like, this is, like, the worst high-profile one since the Doki Bird saga with Niji Sanji. Like, straight up. It's, like, the new worst. The only good that's come out of it so far is, well, I mean, everybody gets to keep their IPs and are gonna still be successful independents. Yes, it was funny to see that too. Yeah, so like, you know, all these girls are leaving Vshojo, or all these girls and Kudo who are leaving Vshojo, they're all going to be successful. They're just going to be. But the biggest success and the best thing out of this is the Tiltify link for the Immune Deficiency Foundation reaching over 1 million donations. That's awesome. Although, like I said, I said this early in the stream, secluded. Oh shit, Doki Bird and Mint flirting through donations is really funny. Yes, yeah. I mentioned them too. Silvervale and Vebe. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to mention everything I can because I've been following Vshojo effectively since it started. Like, I followed Mouse, I guess, like, I followed Mouse. Like, I guess I subbed to her before I found out she was in Vshojo. Because I was talking about this, the timing was such where I watched an old clip of hers and it would have had to have been before she was part of Vshojo at the time. But I do remember the press conference that she did where she said she was joining them and everything. And then, you know, Mel joined, and then Zen joined, and then, you know, they got everybody else in. So, like, this company was, like, I was a fan of. I liked the girls in there. Like, I was a huge fan of, and I still am to an extent a fan of Mouse, Nyanners, and Mel. But, holy fuck, how do you fuck up your entire company that bad? Oh. I love her feisty Latina bit. Although I haven't, again, I admit, I haven't been watching a lot of her lately because it's either gaming stuff, which I don't really care about, or at least she plays stuff that I don't really care about wanting to see, or it's just React content, which, I mean, you know, woman that deals with what she does, she can only do so much, so it's whatever. I've always enjoyed her personality, and she was always really funny to me. What? Fuck, dude. Like, it's, you know, it's one thing for a company to fuck over the talent, which always blows every time, do not get me wrong. But it gets even worse when people who got, like, mildly connected to it through art and music and some form of contribution or collaboration, they fucking say that they were either treated like shit, completely ignored, or weren't paid. It's, like, dude, how do you fuck it up, man? Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, Motendu. Yeah, he, like, it was him and Gunrun founded the fucking thing, and Motendu bailed. Like, oh, I almost forgot about that. Yeah. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, exactly, right? Oh my fucking god. I did not watch the Henya. I didn't watch the Henya one, but I watched the Mint one. Dude, that's fucking bullshit. How do you be so shitty and make them cry? Like, what the fuck? And I mean, I wonder why Henya as Pikami left Voms. That was weird to me. Like, I still don't understand why she left. I don't know if she ever really gave a real reason. But, like, I don't know, man. Go back to Voms, please. I don't know. I miss her as Pikami. I'm one of those guys that's like, the model that she currently has isn't doing it for me. I loved her as Pikami. She was awesome. Dayo. you know, at the very least, they get to keep their stuff and everything. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. I forgot that she had, you made mention about doing it for a long time, but no. But at the same time, I don't really know what she wanted to do. It's not as if she did anything different since joining Vshojo. Like, I don't really know what she's, you know, I stopped following her that much, so I don't really know what she has since done that was different than then at this point. You know what I mean? Like, Hogwarts Legacy was her as Pikami, really? You're right. You're right, it was. Now that I think about it, you're right, it was, because people were blaming that, and it really wasn't. It was like, it might have accelerated it, but it wasn't. I mean, yeah. Right. Wow, these timelines are insane, man. Oh, my bad. I forget what so many of these things do. I haven't played this game in so long. Maybe? And like Voms doesn't come across like an idol group. It just seems like they're just an agency for VTubers, you know? They never came across as like, you know, I don't know, like a Hololive or something. Or like Hololive adjacent, whatever. They just kind of did what they did. I can't speak too much on it though. I really only like watched Pikami. But man, dude, like, like it was already getting suspicious. I mean, it was suspicious for a while ago when a few girls had already left, like claiming this, that, the other thing about the company as it was. But it was getting really suspicious over the past year when, you know, staff member after staff member were fucking leaving and just being like, oh yeah, you know, all opportunities come to an end, all, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. And it was like, what the fuck? And then Motendo left and it's like, wait, what? And then Zen announced her leaving. It's like, all right, what's going on here? And then Mouse's video just fucking burned the entire thing to the ground, dude. It's, oh my god. I cannot get over that shit, dude. Yeah, outright just fucking kaboom the whole fucking thing. Just absolutely insane. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not taking blue, baby. Now. There's a time. This. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I feel like this music's probably been way too low this entire time. Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know. And it was And yeah, I can't remember the chronology of it, but it was something crazy, like fucking, it was like Aqua, yeah, it was like Aqua Ame, Chloe Fauna, Shion Gura, or something like that. Crazy, crazy, crazy fucking shit, man. Absolutely crazy. And like, at the very least, we have since started to hear that Yago was like making meetings with these girls and asking them if they're okay. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So like, everyone who has left has said like disagreements with management, right? And clearly what that meant was they got so overworked they didn't want to take it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, at some point Hololive became more performance focused than like, you know, you get to be an idol and play games at the same time focus. And some girls just couldn't do it. Fauna, now Nimi, clearly couldn't do it for what we know now. For you know, very personal reason. Mume couldn't keep up with it. She probably would have, but Mume couldn't keep up with it because of her cough. Gura has her health issues and whatever else. And you know, Aqua, Chloe, and Shion all bailed because they didn't want to. Yeah, they were there for, well, Aqua and Shion were there for a long time, but they just didn't want to keep up with the work, and neither did Chloe. But at least it's all like, they all have their like reasons. It's never like, oh, you know, they never complain. They never complain we didn't get any money. Like, that never happened. Oh fuck. Now that's, I don't know, man. Like, Hololive has made some yes, exactly. Burnout, health issues, or just going for freedom. Exactly. And I want to go to that freedom part because I mentioned Kason earlier. It is really fucking funny how Kason left Hololive to be somewhere to have more freedom. But she didn't really do anything different. I mean, I suppose she got like more opportunities in other places that maybe she wouldn't have had at the time with Hololive. But like, I don't know, man. Grass is always greener, I guess, you know? I mean, yeah, like, Okami Mio was directly asked if it was okay for former members to come back, and she literally said they would have to ask, like, yeah, she just said, well, they would just have to ask. Which is, you know, I've always wondered that. Like, you know, it's not like a closed door policy. West Taiwan people. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like that shit is over with, though. Hololive has done so much. I don't know, man. Shit is fucking crazy, dude. That's what they don't forget. I mean, I feel like Hachima's been left alone. She was caught up in that crossfire for a little bit, and some of the other girls were too, but it seems like, I don't know. when I say seems like, I mean, you know, I haven't been, I'm still sub 2 and I still follow Kason, but I don't, you know, it doesn't seem like any of that has been following her as much as it used to in the past. So, well, who knows? Maybe she could, in theory, go back if she wanted to, but with more of a standing and being like, I'm still going to be allowed to do whatever I want, right, guys? Well, yeah, but that was back then. That's another thing, too. That was back then. And God, that was fucking 4 years ago now. Oh, this is a boss fight one. I did not mean to use that. I meant to use it. Ow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but, you know, as you can see, none of this is following them anymore. So... yeah, a little bum, or dark bum rather. Jerk. That would be really fucking funny, you know? Like, it's so funny, like, Hololife's like the one company where if someone leaves, we get sad. If they join back, we'll be happy. Unlike Niji Sanji was like, please get the fuck out of there. Or even now Vshojo, please get the fuck out of there. Like, it's so, oh my god. Like, you know, Hololive is clearly far from perfect, but you don't hear anybody fucking saying, yeah, they never paid me for anything that I did for them. Staff will talk, well, not staff, members will talk about how, yeah, no, I mean, this song or this music video and this project, this was handled by myself and nobody helped pay me for it. Which is wild. Like, you know, you figure you'd get some kind of help in promoting something that you're doing to, you know, for, I suppose for the company, but it's weird. It's, I don't know, man. Japanese culture is very, very strange. Oh my god, dog food? I can't. Yeah. And what fucking polar opposites those companies are. So funny that people are talking, because, you know, FaZe is not like, they're not perfect by any means. Especially since at least one member is such where it's like, why do you still have, oh my fucking god. And like some of the like the partnering with AI stuff is fucking weird, and like supporting AI art is fucking absurd. But I'm a fan of talent in there too. Like like Tenma, for example. Like I was a fan of Pippa for a little bit, but after a while I'm just like, I'm kind of sick of, kind of like over her stuff now. But Tenma, I will always follow because she's fucking hilarious and awesome. That was a bad idea, by the way. And now, one of my new favorites is Cleo IT, who I was already aware of before, but since joining FaZe, she's been such a fucking awesome addition. She's so awesome. Ace of clubs. All right, we're at the mom fight now. Oh. See, listen, if this were an Azazel run, I would have been here like 20 minutes ago. but this is an Isaac run. A run, like, a type of run that I haven't done in a long time. Is something behind here? Oh. PhD. Okay, good. When do I use this? I say that's good, but when? Good. Good. Bad. 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 Okay.
Joker.
Ah! Stop. Yeah. Nice try. The devil. Very good. Oh yeah, like the fucking man. The destruction of Idle Core 2 is God damn it, man. How many of these fucking plays have so much potential? Okay, so I didn't see the debut, right? I didn't see the actual debut itself, but I did see that she did, and I saw a certain cute little shark girl, shark fish girl with ears be happy about it. Yeah, but the problem with that is the whole salvaging thing is just saw one. I just saw one where like what happened? I want to like try to I could have sworn I just saw one where it was in Brave Group where the talents were making references to the Yakuza or something like that, and Brave were getting pissed off about it or something crazy. God. Ow. Oh, I got a heart out of the... Dogs with their owner outside my... Like, they're across the street from my room. My window is open, so I'm hearing them just lose their shit about something. I don't even know what it is. This is a horrible idea, isn't it? It's been so long since I had a wacky Isaac run. Ooh. Yeah, I almost want to talk about Vshojo like all day, because they had been something of a special group to me, considering I was who I had been a fan of for the longest time. This fucking sucks. It sucks, but it's getting almost funny now. Or like someone new has a new shitty thing to talk about them with. Like And fucking Bao the whale just pulled up an old quote tweet she had where at the time it was what, 2024, something like that, or at the time Vshojo had just moved to a new vendor because the vendor that they did have were fucking people over, and she just brought it up just saying, oh man, or something like that. Ow. 9 lives? I'm 2/3 this will make me 2/3 guppy. Or no, man. Oh, give me that. Oh my god. I feel like I've said everything I wanted to about it. It's like it's been the talk of like the Discord I'm a part of and everything, and Christ, how do you fuck up like that? How do you deliberately do that shit and think you're gonna get away with it? That's crazy. Like everybody's like, oh yeah, they flew me out there and we had a talk and I was just about to join, and then they canned the entire thing and then didn't pay me for any of it. Like, it's not. Yeah, I mean, you know, the fucking Yago still runs the place. I know that they sold their shit, but he's still the guy, so, you know. Like, talent leaving because of overwork does not make the company a black company. What makes a black company is they didn't fucking pay me for anything I did for over a year. Like, that, I don't... Come on, man. Really? What's so wild to me is, like, the timing of everything, where it's just, like... Everything was fine, and all of a sudden, it just stopped being fine for some reason. I don't know, man. Something happened there that we don't know about. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like, you know, you gotta respect Yago for some of these stories that these girls have of, like, Yago talked to us and we've had meetings, and, you know, he lets us vent our frustrations and he wants to know what's going on to see if we can make things better. That sort of stuff. Sure. Oh, I forgot to use abundance when I got here. Not bad. Don't need it. And that's what it's like to tear it up in Isaac. Oh, it still feels just as good as ever. I have a billion things to still do in this game. All of these fucking stupid ass challenges that just blow. Because this game is actually slow as fuck, and I don't really like playing it like normally. Like all the way up to here. I don't really want to do any of this. I always tell myself, oh, maybe I'll do a video on this, but then I actually play it and I don't have fun. Isn't there like another speed one or something like so, some of this shit just blows. And then you have to like unlock different bosses and characters and crap, and it sucks. And all of these characters are not very good either. Azazel is my favorite one. I'll do an Azazel run here. I will pivot off of that and talk about what I've been going through instead. So I keep getting night shifts at work on days where I would normally stream. And yeah, streaming is a hobby of some kind, but I've always wanted to have like a more consistent schedule to like make something out of it. Not go full-time streamer or anything, because that would drive me crazy. But just something to where it's like, oh, I'm picking up momentum, make a little money here and there. That would be cool. But I've been unable to do that for the many years I've actually been doing that. Like this month I was supposed to start streaming a game called Bloomtown, which would have been the new Tuesday JRPG. I keep getting night shifts on them, so there's nothing I could do about it. Tonight I was gonna do demos, but I decided to rant instead. And like the future of some of the games I have on the schedule, I'm just like, what am I doing with this, man? I very badly want to get done with Pokemon Heart Gold, even though I know that the tail end of that game is going to be a fucking nightmare. And like, I'm trying to go through it as fast as possible. And I don't really know how good of an idea that is, considering how difficult it all is. Minecraft Mondays is a good idea in theory, but I feel like it gets kind of boring after a while. Dragon Quest 11S. I don't know what to do with that game, or at least on stream. No, I like, you know, I stuck it on Fridays because of the wordplay. Because as I said before, it's, you know, Kinyobi is Friday in Japanese, Kin is gold, and Pokemon Heart Gold had been one of my favorite Pokemon games, my favorite Pokemon game ever. So I was like, this should be like a fun stream thing I could do, like to, you know, I could beat this within the year or so. But work keeps happening, where I keep getting closing shifts at work, so I can't follow up with it, even though I'd like to. Oh, I keep forgetting that's what it does. I keep forgetting what it does. I'm a fool. For some reason, I keep thinking that doubles my bonds, but that's Ace of Clubs. Dragon Quest 11S, I streamed that on Sunday, and then I immediately fucking deleted the VOD because I tried fighting this fucking octopus boss for like, what was it, like over an hour, maybe 2 hours, and it just fucking sucked. The thing can attack you 4 times in one turn. It could do party attacks. It can do defensive moves. Shit that you want to do to put it to sleep will just fail on you. It's infuriating, and I think the only way I'm gonna be able to circumvent that is through grinding, which I hate doing when it's the same issue I have with newer Pokemon games. I don't like games that have enemies out in the open but want me to grind. Like, you're giving me the ability to run away from them, but now I need to actually fight them to level up and get better. Whereas like older JRPGs where everything's random encounters, at least that one I could just run around in a circle, find something, beat it, run around in a circle, and then do that over and over again. But I don't like the enemies out in the open deal. And like, in theory, I could go to 2D mode, but doing 2D mode in Dragon Quest is weird, man. Because, like, you have to make sure you save before you fucking do it. Because you'll have to start over again from where you last stopped off. Oh, speaking of Pokemon, by the way, I got the Pokeball. So, like, everything on my stream schedule is super fucking up in the air because I lose interest in playing some of these games. And then I'm looking at my list, my games list on Steam and everywhere else, and say, I don't care about any of this anymore. Like, I bought so many games thinking I was gonna play them and have fun because they look cool, neat, and interesting. But now I'm just like, I don't really care about any of these. And if I do play them, I'm like, this isn't doing enough for me to give a shit. And a lot of the games I have are like 10 years old or over. And then keep in mind, 10 years old is like 2015. And they just, I don't know. Like, I made the mistake of going through, like, buying a ton of these games, thinking that, you know, oh, you know, either cheap or interesting looking or something that would be cool to play through. And then I just lose interest because they'll end up doing something that makes me just not care anymore. So I have that, and then I also have a ton of games on GOG and a few free games on Epic, and I got my Switch and my PS5 here, and I don't know. I keep thinking, oh, you know, this game, I could do a stream series on this game. This would be great. And then like a few hours in, I'm like, I never want to fucking touch this game again. There's so many fucking games do so much shit that just make me just not want to fucking play. They'll actively prevent progress. They'll expect me to perform in certain ways that just don't fucking make any sense. Oh, that's right. I got Dark Bum again, though. I don't really know. I don't know what to do as far as streaming goes. Still a tiny channel after doing this for... At least I've been trying to do this consistently for the past several years, but it's not getting anywhere with it. Other than making progress in games, which is cool, but again, there are just some games I'm just not going to finish because they don't make me want to. I am not playing Uma Musume. I was just talking about that earlier. I am immune to the horse girl propaganda. I will post about like funny memes and cool art about it in my friend's Discord because they're all in on it because they like the idea of idol horse girls. I'm not playing that fucking game. My idol, like one of my idols is Northern Lion. It's why I was amused to come up with the idea of playing Isaac to talk because that's basically what he fucking did for most of his career. But I'm not playing that fucking game. Not playing that damn ass game. Never in my life have I played a gacha game. Ever. It will not happen. I don't care. It will not happen. That's another thing too. Like, I don't play popular in the moment games. I play stuff that I'm interested in and want to complete, and very rarely do I get people showing up for it. Most of the time I get people showing up for, like, bizarrely, like Metroid. I'll get people showing up for Metroid. I had people show up for Ninja Gaiden, for the NES. Like, I'll get people showing up for old games or Duolingo. I have so many fucking demos that I want to play through and show off and see how they're like and everything. And too much. And my birthday month is coming up, as I call it. My birthday is August 8th. And I've got so fucking much to do. Alongside work, I'm going to a concert on my birthday to see a group called Warped Tour Band who covers songs from the 2000s, like 2000s punk rock and emo. And opening for them is a Green Day cover band called Dookie, which is named after their you know, biggest album ever, Dookie. So I'm gonna see them on the 8th. On the 13th, it seems like I think it said I'm working, but I want to see Cover City Soundtrack, which is another similar band to Warped Tour Band, where they play uh 2000s pop punk, emo and stuff like that. And then on August 22nd, I'm going to Anime NYC and also for the Hololive show there. And then the 23rd, I'll be going to Radio City Music Hall to fucking see the Hololive show there. So I think I might just take an entire month break, the entirety of August. For the past few years, I would stream stuff that I enjoyed the most and just hung out. But this time I'm going to be so fucking busy, I might not just stream at all. Ow. Oh no, what have you got secluded? Oh, I could have Yera'd the golden chest. I didn't even think about it. No. Afraid of that happening. Insure this. Ah, jeez, man. More school stuff, huh? Fucking hell. It never ends. Like, I never put myself through extra schooling because I never really felt like I've needed it so far. I've been managing to just get by. At 35 years old, I'm still working a single part-time job, and along with like living with my mother, who's got her own benefits to help out. I'm not exactly proud of it, believe me. I very much wish I was more of an adult. Just time and life have not been kind to me, so I just got what I've got now. Yeah, only if it's required should you really need to go to college.
2 of spades.
I get you. I get you. I never knew what I would be going for if I were to go, so I just never went. Yeah. Ow, my face. Fucking hell. Get these hands. God damn it. Oh, nice try. Damn it. Depth too, huh? Woo! Okay. Oh, also, another game I tend to do well with is Backyard Baseball. And I gotta finish Backyard Baseball 2001 on stream. I feel kind of dumb that I made most of my progress off stream. I was just testing the game to see how far it would go because I saw people having issues with it. And instead of just doing a release day stream like I initially wanted to, I wanted to make sure the goddamn game worked to begin with. So I completed a whole game and I got like most of the achievements. And I was like, oh shit, oops, I should have waited. Wait, give me that. Oh, excuse me. Only 1350. Ask fail. Yeah. Fucking Terror of Hemosaurus got its official new character going. The Pango update. It's like an armadillo monster. Yeah, I should play as that too, because I keep seeing that I have a comment from when I played the beta version. Somebody was excited to see Pango in the update, so maybe I should play that at some point. Terror of Hemosaurus is a great fucking game, by the way. That shit rules. Like one of my favorite games ever. Ooh. Give me that. Not that. Mom's knife. Yeah, sure, what the hell. Poison. Let's try to do this out. Oh. I say I could just use this too. You know, I mentioned it earlier, but I also have PS5 games I want to play. Like a genuine personal friend of mine and one of my best friends worked on Demon Souls and Returnal for the PS5. Like she was a QA tester for it. And at some point I should show those fucking games off. I did a little bit with Demon Souls. It was meant to be my Halloween special, but health issues got into the way of that one. I got a good distance into it, but it didn't feel right, so I just like started anew on it. But maybe that's something I should actually do with a series. I never played the PS3 original. Please die. Whoa. The angels! Damn! Ow! Probably the one time I do this fucking thing on stream, and it's the fucking alternate versions. Nice try. We almost done? Fuck. Yeah, buddy. Oh, come on. Oh, and also the System Shock 2 remake is out now. I have it. I was able to get it for half off. A little bit more than half off. I was able to get it half off through GOG because I have the original game, but I added money to the game preservation fund. So instead of half off, I got it for $10 less. Should have been free, by the way, but so that's another game I got to get back into. There's so many games I started and stopped and just gave up on. The way how these games are to me. Give up on them. Because there'll be a spot or a learning curve or something that just makes you go, you know what, I don't really want to keep playing this. Like the Like a Dragon game. I was enjoying myself up until that boss area where I literally couldn't leave and I couldn't get any extra health because, well, every fucking time I was trying to go to a place that would give me healing items, it turned into a restaurant where I can only eat there and heal up there. And I could not understand where I was supposed to go to actually get health items to heal myself in battle. And like, it felt like I wasn't making enough money for it. And fucking, like, it seemed like I couldn't get, like, there was just I had a lot of progression issues with that game. And trying to get to those places also sucked because you would just be stopped by some random mob that you were forced to fight. And while I sort of enjoy active combat like Legend of Dragoon, doing that over and over again is fucking exhausting. It really, really is. And if you don't have like an auto battler option, it just kills the joy of it. It really does. Oh, fuck. Like, I liked Like a Dragon, too. It was a fun game for a while. And, but damn, also the pacing of it drove me nuts, where you'd be in, like, a half-hour-long cutscene, like, how do I want to say, like a, you know, a non-in-game cutscene, I guess? Where it'd be fully voiced dialogue and everything, and then it would cut from that to more talking with no voice acting. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I forgot to actually pull this. Oh shit. I don't know. Like, I buy shit because I love games, and then I actually play them. I'm like, you know. Hard to stay focused with a lot of it. Oh, wait, nope. Get in there. Ooh. Whoop. Oh, she was almost dead. Oh, got her. Okay. Yeah, basically, I suppose for anybody that does actually watch, stream update is, a lot of this stuff is just up in the air. Dragon Quest 11S might end pretty soon. I might have to do a full-on grinding stream for it, and since seemingly nobody really cares to watch it, it's no point in me actually continuing with it, even though I do like the game for the most part. But it's all right. I don't know. I'm not looking. At first I was like, man, I'm having a lot of great fun, but it has since, it's starting to feel overrated to me. Pokemon Heart Gold, I will get to the end of, I will at least beat by the end of the year. I have to do that. Fuck, I have to do that. Game is not a long game, or at least it shouldn't be. But I know there's also Kanto stuff in there too. Oh my god, and oh man. I think I'm just gonna get to the end of that game and then just end it as a stream series. I don't know. Probably. Like stuff like Bloomtown I really want to get into because I've seen a lot of good stuff about it. Ooh, ooh, oh, okay. I'm gonna take this.
Forever.
There we go. Oh, well, Dark Bum got it anyway, so that's good. Sure.
Speed up.
No Joker yet. Try. Oof. Damn. Oh yeah, and like Minecraft Mondays, like I don't really know if I really want that to be a thing, even though I enjoy the idea of it. I really do enjoy the idea of it. Just goddamn, there's so much you gotta do to make sure everything's going right for you, man. You know, people view streaming as like, oh, it's so easy. All you gotta do is sit down and play a game. It definitely depends on your personality, that's for sure. Like, if you want to be an entertainer and you can do it that way, then yeah, sure, it's easy. But like, you also have to always be on for it, which is tough. Oh, should have. Especially when, like, I'll play a game that doesn't give me anything really to say. So I just kind of sit here in silence. I enjoy games that make me feel more reactionary to it. Even if it's mad. Even if I get mad at it, I would rather play a game that makes me mad than keeps me quiet. Even though it's weird, because, like, a game like Dragon Quest XI-S is so fucking long, dude. It's like 60 to 80 hours, right? And I'm like, you know, I could do that easily as a stream series, no problem. But because I'm so quiet for most of it, I'm like, why am I fucking playing this? Who cares? Like, up until this fucking squid boss that I fought, which was so infuriating, I gave up on it. No, I actually meant to save that Joker card for the chest, but I thought doing the Joker card in the spike door room would get me out. Forgot it would bring me back in there. Get that. Damn it. $3 bill, sure. Distant, sure. 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 Cool. Oh, fuck. Ow, you dick. It would be tragic if I lost this fucking run. I can see that I'm already on... only on 4 spirit hearts. It's not good. Oh, 3 black hearts and 1 soul heart. It's a soul heart, but fucking Northernline called it spirit heart, and that's what people call it now. Oh, nice try. Fuck. Yeah. Take that. No, dickhead. Oh, get out of there. Oh, why did I just do that? Oh my god, I walked into it like an idiot. I'll take that. Lovers! Grab it. Lock up. Okay. Ooh, okay. Right, I have the random tears bit. Ooh. Whoa. Polyphemus? Sure? Question mark? I don't even know. It's a really great item, don't get me wrong, but it's also slow as fuck, so I don't even know. I got two charge attacks. I picked up Polyphemus. Not great.
Speed up.
Yeah, sure, Leech Life, whatever. Or Leech. All right, baby, let's go. I'm not going to the void. I'm not doing that. No, fuck off. All right. I guess that's all I really wanted to do is just talk about some shit that was happening and shit that I'm interested in. So I got my VTuber talk out. I got my life update talk out. So when I'll see you guys, I don't really know. I genuinely don't know anymore. All my shit is fucked up. What happens when you get inconsistent hours at a retail job, and then the shit that you want to play just stops being as fun as it was before. And when you're a tiny channel like me, it doesn't really keep up the motivation. But I'll see you guys sometime. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at GamingLeo90 and follow me here at GamingLeoTV to know when I go live. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.